when I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in.
Good morning, Kettle Run. Today is Monday, March 24th. I'm Melina Moore. Prom tickets are now on sale for $30 each. Guest slips must be turned in when tickets are bought. Seniors, are you planning to attend Lord Fairfax Community College next year? If so, there are several scholarships available, but you must apply to LFCC now. Once you've applied, please see Mrs. Scott in the counseling office to be considered for these scholarships. The deadline for consideration is Thursday. Do you need community service hours? Stop by room 223 and sign up to help out with this year's Special Olympics. Help is needed at practices and the day of the event. Seniors who were in Mr. Dierdoff's first-term government class should come for AP review sessions in room 281 during flex block. Juniors who are in Mr. Briles's first-term APUSH DE class should come for AP review sessions in room 467 during flex block. Now for Club News and Sports with Paige.
Thanks, Melina. The sophomore SCA will be taking Yankee Candle orders until April 7th. See an SCA officer or representative for an order form or see Mrs. Heckathorn for online ordering information. Please support the sophomore class in next year's prom. Math Honor Society members need to give Mr. Mergen your T-shirt size by the end of the day. Pen and pencil meetings will resume Wednesday. The rescheduled National Honor Society meeting is on Monday, March 31st. Same time, same place. Please plan accordingly. Chess and Strategy Games Club meets Thursdays after school until 4 p.m. in room 426. We leave you with a good birthdays and a lunch menu, followed by one of Miss Crosney's illumination projects.
Pasta, pasta, I love pasta, it's a wonderful food. Rigatoni, mustacholi, and spaghetti too. Pasta, pasta.
Chicken! Kung Pao, chicken. Mongolian, chicken. Sweet and sour, chicken. Cashew, chicken.
Married to Dan for 19 years. I've known him for 20. In September of 1997, our lives were turned upside down one Friday afternoon. Dan ran himself over with a D5 bulldozer.
At first, there was no problem because we wanted to have the amputation because I was getting nowhere with the surgeries. After the problem came with the back and I couldn't work anymore, that was where the frustration started. I cannot survive, I cannot support my family, and I cannot work. And I've worked my whole life.
And socially?
I can't do the things that I used to be able to do.
Like?
The only social thing I did was I would go hunting or something like that, and now I barely am capable of doing that without issues.
He had multiple doctor's appointments on a weekly basis, multiple therapy appointments, so it was very overwhelming to take care of him.
Yes. The best way I could describe it is they baby them.
How do they baby them?
If somebody that's not disabled comes up, they want to hold the door open for them, do all their work for them, and try to get everything, and not let them try to work the things out for themselves.
Things people do behind our backs that I see is the whispering, the pointing, the staring. Adults are afraid to talk to you. Children are excited to talk to you because they're curious and interested in why and how it works, whereas the adults in society, I think it's a feeling of guilty because they do mistake him for a war vet or also as a tragic thing, and they're sorry, but we don't look at it as being sorry. It happened as part of life. Life goes on. Adults are scared to speak to them. They'll walk away or turn the other direction. Whereas children will come up and ask questions, and then their parents are like, oh, don't do that, don't do that. You know, and we encourage them to ask questions, because how is a child going to know what it is if we don't teach them? Teach them that it's okay to have a robotic leg or a robotic arm or a patch over our eye. If we don't teach them that it's okay to be disabled, who will?
We are all the same. It's not like when I grew up where we did not have disabled people in our schools. They were more, for lack of better terms, hid. We didn't see them. Now we are all over the place, especially now with the war. They're everywhere. Do we get some looks? Occasionally, yes, but not anything derogatory. It's mostly out of curiosity, and the ones that really look are the kids because they think you're a robot or Iron Man. But when I was a kid, we just didn't. When we were growing up, there wasn't, the disabled people weren't in with society. They were forced to be out on their own. Okay.
Does society direct perfection and imperfection? Of course they do. Look at if you have something missing or you're not quite the right, you're different, society points it out.